Talking about free will, so lack thereof. Jesus, why do you speak to them in parables? Because it is meant to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, but to them it is not given. That didn't sound like any free will in that. Exactly. So yeah, the whole free will psychological operation is it is what it is. How's everybody doing? On everybody, Saturday Bible study. Let's continue on. Olivet Discourse. The stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send his angels, and he shall gather together his elect, which are his chosen. That's all sheep are chosen. That's clearly stated in Ephesians 1, 4, and 5, backed up all throughout the Bible, but mainly more to the point specifically in places like Romans 8, 29 and 30, Ephesians 2, 8 through 10. So, and then shall send his angel, gather his elect. There we go. By the way, am I logged in? Okay, we are logged in. Let me highlight his elect. So he's gathering together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the othermost part of heaven. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When her branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is near. So ye, in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you that this generation shall not pass till all these things be done. What generation is he talking about? The final generation, which is Jesus on. That's the final generation. What are the 14 generations in Matthew? Matthew 1:17, King James Version, Bible Gateway. So all the generations from Abraham to David are 14 generations. And from David unto carrying away into Babylon are 14 generations. And from the carrying away into Babylon unto Christ are 14 generations. Verily I say unto you that this generation, what generation is that? Christ. Notice the word generations in all these. He wasn't saying the end times will happen while y'all are alive, or that somehow just those group of people there were all going to live forever. Their bodies would never get old. No, it's talking about generation. Verily I say unto you that this generation, this final generation, shall not pass till all these things be done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour no man know, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. When are you supposed to imagine that Jesus is coming? Look up for your redemption draweth nigh. Remember, the Olivet Discourse is Mark 13, which we're reading now, Luke 21, which I'm about to read, and Matthew 24. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. In other words, when you see the abomination of desolation, if you happen to live through World War III, if you're 3 out of the 4 people that lived through World War III, because 1 out of 4 will die, 2 billion will die, but you're one that made it, and you're seeing the abomination of desolation, assuming you're a sheep, and what site was this? I don't even know. Assuming you're a sheep and you see the abomination, where Jesus, told them that be in Judea to flee. And what I explained to you in the previous Bible study, I hope you're watching these in order. You could pretty much start looking up then. The Antichrist won't be running amok for more than, I think, 2 or 3 days. They're like 3.5 years, 42 months, 1,260 days. Yeah, but that's a set number of days for the Antichrist to reign, right? But what did Jesus say? I got to cut those days short or none of my sheep's flesh would be saved. Bingo. Those days are cut short. What days are cut short, Jesus? Those days that it states that the Antichrist will reign. But that day and that hour, no man know. No, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is man. The Son of Man is a man taking a far journey, who left his house and give authority to his servants, that every man and to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Let's move on to Revelation. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, talking about the new heaven, the new Jerusalem. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. And there shall in no wise enter into anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life from before the foundation of the world. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of God and of the Lamb, and in the midst of the street of it, and on either side of the river was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of fruits, and yielded her fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. And there shall be no night there, and they need no candle, neither light of the sun. For the Lord God giveth them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. Love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.